Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to easily shiny hunt Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. This is the best new method to get shiny Pokemon in the Generation 9 games, and I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step guide on how to do it. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment what was the first shiny Pokemon that you found in the Generation 9 games. Subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, this is known as the Outbreak Method, but it is a little bit different to how it works in Pokemon Legends Arceus. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is to go to your map and find what outbreak you actually want to go for. Now, these are in two different icons. The first one being a question mark with two monster symbols behind it if you have not registered the Pokemon in your Pokedex. However, if you have registered the Pokemon in your Pokedex, then the icon of the Pokemon will show up in front of the icon. So as you can see here, there's a room on your screen because I have got this in my Pokedex. Now, you get roughly 5 to 7 outbreaks per day in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. As you can see here that I've just said, there is the room. If I go down, there is another question mark, so I've not registered this Pokemon in my Pokedex. If I keep going around the map, there's a Fido down here, there's a Tortuga there. If I keep going to the left, there's a Rufflet. You get the idea. You get multiple different outbreaks per day in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. However, though, if you don't like the outbreaks that you've got, you can easily reset them. Now, to do this, what you want to do is to go to your Switch timer and actually put the clock to 11:59 onto the next day, and then this will change all of the outbreaks when the clock hits midnight. This is the alert that will play when the outbreaks have changed, so you know that all of the new ones have refreshed, and you can go and find a different shiny Pokemon. I also recommend turning autosave off for this as well. You don't want to accidentally kill too many Pokemon or anything like that and then ruin the outbreak completely. All you have to do is go to your options and then go down to autosave and then just turn that off. I definitely recommend this. You don't want it to absolutely ruin everything that you've just done. Now that you've found the outbreak that you want to actually go for, you just have to head to it. For the example in today's video, I'm just going to be going for a shiny of rooms. So I'm pretty sure it's quite close to the Pokemon Center. If I just go over here, there should be a ton that pop up momentarily. Okay, here they are all. So they're all just popping up right now. There's one there. I think you get about 12 to 15 Pokemon or something like that pop up at a time. There's a lot that can pop up. I'm just going to go onto this hill here because they won't get to me here. Now, this Pokemon is actually quite awkward to hunt because they just absolutely blaze at you and like Lightning McQueen. It's actually a little bit crazy. But as you can see, there's a ton that have just popped up on the screen right now. So you will need to defeat 30 of these Pokemon to get an extra shiny roll. Auto battle is the best way to do this, but you can catch or battle normally if you wish, but you will do it in like half the time if you just quickly go around and auto battle them. So as you can see, all I'm going to do here is just start auto battling these Pokemon, send out my Ceruledge, and just quickly kill 30 Pokemon to get an extra shiny roll. So after killing 30 of these Pokemon in the outbreak with no other bonuses, your odds will go from 1 in 4,096 to 1 in 2,048. Now, you're going to want to keep doing this because after you kill 60 plus Pokemon in the outbreak, so let's just say 61 to make sure that it's as safe as possible and it is confirmed, your odds will go from 1 in 2,048 to a 1 in 1,365 with no other bonuses. So those are basically the shiny charm odds, the base odds if you just have the shiny charm and nothing else. Now that you've killed more than 60 Pokemon in the outbreak, you don't need to kill any more. Your odds won't increase any higher than this from just fainting Pokemon. Outbreaks usually spawn between 120 to 150 Pokemon, but if you kill too many, the outbreak will disappear and you will lose your chance to get that shiny Pokemon. After following all of these steps, you just have to wait for the shiny Pokemon to spawn. However, only so many Pokemon can spawn at a time. Let's just say there's 10 Pokemon that can spawn. It might be more than that. And if a shiny hasn't spawned, you need to reset those spawns. Now, there are two ways that you can use to reset spawns in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. The obvious one is to just run away from the location. So as they have all just spawned there, I'm just going to run out of the area. And then as you can see, they all start depleting from the screen. And then I just run back over here. And then they will spawn all again. And every single Pokemon that just spawns now is a new chance of being a shiny Pokemon. So that's one way you can do it. A much easier method, though, is just to simply use a picnic. This is also guaranteed to reset the spawns, and it's a lot easier because it just takes a couple of buttons. All you have to do is literally click X, go to picnic, and then create one, And then as you can see, all of the Pokemon on the screen have also just disappeared. And now all I'm going to do is pack up my picnic, and then as you can see, all of the spawns just start reappearing once again. So this is probably the easiest way to do it, but again, you can just run away if you don't want to keep getting your picnic out. I guess in some situations it might be easier to reset spawns, like if you're next to a town or something. But if you're in like the middle of nowhere here, and you can just find a location where you can just look at all the spawns, it's definitely more viable just to keep getting your picnic out. It saves a lot more time, and this is actually confirmed to reset the spawns. This isn't just like an idea, it definitely 100% works. And that is just simply it. You just keep resetting with the picnic or just by exiting the area, and then you will eventually get your shiny Pokemon. Now let's move on to the important notes about the 60+ Pokemon streak. So as we've already said, the Let's Go Auto Battle feature is the most efficient way to get to 60 kills. It is just much quicker than having to kill or catch all of the other Pokemon. Just keep clicking the R button and you will eventually get to 60 much quicker. Of course, you have to keep count. There's no like kind of icon that pops up with how many you've killed. You will have to manually keep count on how many Pokemon you've defeated with Auto Battle. Some other important bits of information is that leaving the area will not deplete your Outbreak. You are free to move about the world and then come back later to carry on with the shiny hunting. This is not a chain like it is in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, where you have your catch combo. This thing will just kind of like save, and then you can just repeatedly come back if you want to just shiny hunt more throughout the day. It is also safe to save and continue your progress after rebooting the game. So in these games, as we've all experienced, there is a bit of lag, and in order to kind of combat that lag, you need to restart your game. Luckily, this method won't reset if you restart your game. You can literally just save, restart, then come back, and you will still have the 60+ Pokemon defeated with the Auto Battle feature. Now let's move on how to improve your odds even further. So as we all know, the Shiny Charm is in this game. To get it, you'll just have to complete your Pokedex like usual. If you need version exclusives though, I recommend joining our Discord server. It's in the description down below. We have over like 10,000 members, and it's got a massive trading section if you're looking for certain Pokemon. As I said, like starter Pokemon, version exclusives are usually the most difficult to come by. So I definitely recommend joining that. As I said, it's in the description down below. If you do obtain the Shiny Charm in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and you've also done the 60+ kills in the Outbreak method, your new odds will be 1 in 819. There is also another way to increase your odds even further, and it's by making a sandwich. Now, as we all know, making sandwiches is a new kind of thing in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's actually quite fun, and they give you a bunch of different boosts, and one of those boosts is a shiny Pokemon boost. Now, there are a ton of different sandwiches to make that will increase your shiny chance for like different Pokemon and different types and stuff, but the main ingredient that you need is Herba Mystica. Now, this won't be available until the post game, and it's also a rare drop in 5-star raid, so you can't really do this until you've beaten the game. But once you have, this will also increase your shiny odds, and it will make your new odds after getting the Shiny Charm and the 60+ kills to 1 in 512, which are really, really good odds, especially how many Pokemon spawn at the same time. So this will make your shiny Pokemon just pop up so frequently if you have the Shiny Charm, the Shiny Sandwich, Sparkling Power, and the 60+ kills in the Outbreak. And that is pretty much the new method. I will show you what it looks like when a shiny Pokemon pops up with a reaction that we got earlier with the shiny Vroom. Of course, shiny Pokemon in this game do not have an alert at the point I'm recording this. They don't sparkle like they did in Legends Arceus. There's no sound cue or anything like that. So Pokemon that barely change you will definitely have to concentrate on because, as I said, there's no kind of alert that a new shiny Pokemon has just popped up. But either way, if you enjoyed today's video, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Leave a comment. Has this helped you out? Have you tried this method yet? How many shiny Pokemon have you found so far? Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. It's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace. I recommend that one. Yeah, I think the gold will blend in with the sand as well. Which is not ideal. Not ideal in the slightest. Oh my god, it's there. It's there. It's there. It's there. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Right. This method actually slapped, man.